Hello everyone, good day to you all. I am Shalafumi of Shalafum Beauty Empire. Welcome to our beginners class, and today I'll be showing you all how to make turban. When making our turban, we'll be making use of our fabric, scissors, tape rule, tailor's chalk, arching thread, and the big needle. So I have my materials, and let's start. Let's get to work. So I'll be measuring my head, and the head measurement is 22. It is also known as the head circumference. So my own head circumference is 22 inches. The normal head circumference is between 22 to 23 inches, but there are some people with smaller head, so those ones they use 21, 21 and a half, and there are some people with bigger heads, they use 24, 25, let's say, but I've not really seen anyone with 25. So our first measurement will be cutting out the band of the turban. For the band of the turban, we'll be cutting out 5 inches by 23 inches width. It depends on how big you want the band to be. If you want it to be very big, you can cut out 5 inches, you can cut out 4 inches. It all depends on what you want. So because I want a bigger band, I am using 5 inches by 23 inches. So this is me trying to smoothen the material. I'm trying to make it equal because I noticed the part was kind of the cotton, a part was kind of bigger than the other. It's not really straight. The cotton, it's not straight. The cotton isn't straight. So I'll be measuring out my 23 inches, and the reason why I am using 23 inches for my head circumference is because it is a stretchy fabric. If I am not using a stretchy fabric, if I'll be attaching strap to it, I'll be using the same 23 inches and I'll attach strap to it. But if I am using elastic, if it's not a stretchy fabric and I want to add elastic to the band, I'll be cutting out 26, 27 inches. So the extra inches will be for the elastic, will be attaching to it for easy fitting, so it can enter the head. So I am cutting out 23 inches here because I want to use 1 inch for the seam allowance. Okay, maybe I have to adjust some things and hold the 1 inches for here. So I want you all to pay attention to what I am doing there. I am Shalafumi of Shalafumi Beauty Empire once again, and this is the training on how to make a turban. This is for the beginners, for people that do not have any idea, any knowledge on how to make turbans. So this is how to make a turban base. A turban base, like normal turban without having any design or anything on it. This is how to make it. So I am cutting it out. I am cutting out the band. So don't forget, I am Shalafumi of Shalafumi Beauty Empire. You can chat us up on WhatsApp 090562860048. On Facebook, Shalafumi Beauty Empire. On Instagram at Shalafumi_Beauty Empire. So after cutting that out, we'll be cutting the body of the turban. So here I am cutting out 13 inches length. That is the length, how long I want it to be, and 23 inches width, the normal head circumference with the sewing allowance. So I am cutting out 23 inches width by 13 inches length. So I am cutting that out. So I want you to watch what I am doing. I am cutting out the 13 inches length by 23 inches width. I already put out the measurements on the screen for you to see. I am Shalafumi of Shalafumi Beauty Empire. Please don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Shalafumi_Beauty Empire. On Facebook, Shalafumi Beauty Empire. And you can chat us up on WhatsApp on 09056286048 for more inquiries, for more trainings to learn. You can chat us up. And our walk-in store is at shop 910 Univido Complex, Tipa Garage, Akuti. So I didn't forward any part of the video because I want it to be well understood. So that is why I took my time in just editing it normally, because I want it to be well understood. So I am still marking out the measurements, and I am going to cut it out once I am done marking it. So I already cut out the 2 pieces I'll be needing in making this turban. So watch what I'll be doing next. So I'll be taking the base, the band rather, the band of the, which is the first fabric, the first material I cut out. I'll fold it into 2, the front part facing each other, like the wrong side facing each other rather. So the wrong side facing each other, then I'll run a stitch on it. I'll sew it. Like I said, if you don't know how to use a sewing machine, you can get a tailor to help you. But I would advise, because it's not all the time your tailors will be less busy, I would advise you get this mini sewing machine, multi-purpose sewing machine, the very small one that is sold for about 8 or 9,000 naira. Between 8 or 9,000 naira. If you want it, if you need it, you can contact me. I can help you get it. The small sewing machine, so that is even enough for you. That will be okay for you to sew whatever it is you want to sew, if you want to use it basically for turban. So you can get that one and learn how to use it. So after running the stitch on the band of the turban, I'll be joining it with the body of the turban. So I'll be joining it, the 23 inches on the other 23 inches. I hope you understand the width on the width. I'll join it together with the just watch what I'm doing. I'm sure you would understand the video better. So I am joining the width and the width together. So after attaching my band to the body of the turban, I'll cut off the excesses because I don't want it to be bulky. I don't want it to be because I do not want it to be bulky, so I am cutting off the excesses. So after cutting off the excesses, I'll be joining it together. I'll fold it into two. The front part, the right part facing each other. Then I'll sew it. So I want you to look at it very well. When sewing, I am not sewing it straight. I want you to watch what I am doing very well, because this is like it's not really the complex part anyways, it is just a tricky part. So I'll be measuring my head circumference. Okay, the head circumference is 20 inches, and 20 divided by 2 is 11. The reason why it is divided by 2 is because it is folded into two equal parts. So 11 plus 11 is 22. So when we open it, we'll have our 22 inches. So I want you to watch what I am doing. I am not sewing it straight. I when I almost, you can see I am using the chalk to draw out a curved part. So that is what we'll be doing. We'll curve it. We'll curve our hand in. We won't sew it straight the way the material is coming. We are curving our hand. So let me explain better. So that is the material after sewing it. Then when we almost got to the tip, when we almost got to like 3 inches, I curved my hand. I didn't take it straight, I curved my hand. So that is the beauty of the turban. When you sew it straight, then you're not making turban anymore, but you'll have to curve your hand. So after sewing it to the end, I am cutting off the excesses. So my turban is 70% ready. I am not done with the turban yet. I'm just showing you the fitting of the turban. So after cutting off the excesses, I want you to watch what I will do next. So after passing my thread, after threading my needle, this is what I am doing. I am folding the thread into two before putting it into my needle. So when I fold it into two, by the time I put it into my needle, I'll be having 4 lines of thread. I don't want to make it two because I am using it to secure my running stitch. So if I am using two, it might cut off at any time. I want it to be strong, and I want it to last. That is why I am using two. Whenever you want to make your turban or whatever it is you want to make, and you'll be making use of the needle, the hand needle, and the thread, just make sure you double the thread. So I want you to watch what I am doing. I am not starting from the down part, from the band. No, I am starting from where the body of the material of the turban, where it starts from. So I'll be doing a running stitch. So this is how to make a running stitch. You pass in your thread, then you will pull. You continue passing in your thread. It's just like hemming. We call it hemming. So this is what I am doing with needle and thread. For some people that do not, there are some people that don't use running stitch. Some people prefer to use their machine. So what they will do is they will sew pleats with their machines. We'll make that in other classes, but for now we'll be making use of the running stitch. So I am still using my needle and thread to make a running stitch. So when you concentrate, when you take your time to watch this video, you would understand it. So I'll sew it. I'll make the running stitch from the beginning of the body to the hand, minus the band. I am not, don't make the mistake of doing the running stitch, starting the running stitch from your band. No, you will have to start from where your band ends and do the running stitch to the extreme end of the band. So I am almost done, and I want you to watch what I am doing. Yeah, so don't forget to follow us on Instagram at _beauty empire, on Facebook beauty empire, and you can add us up on WhatsApp or call us or do anything on 09056286048. I am Sholafumi Olatunji Oluwashola, the bearer, the creative director of Sholafumi Beauty Empire. So after doing my running stitch, you can see I am pulling the thread. But when you're pulling the thread, don't make it too tight. Once it is too tight, it will be too tight and it will be too small. Do you understand? So don't make it too tight. You make it tight, a little bit tight, but you have to give it space. Do you understand? You have to give it a little space, but don't make it too tight. Like, don't tighten it. Just pull the thread a little. So this is what I am doing. After pulling the thread, I am securing my stitch. So this is what I am doing. I am just passing the needle and thread at the tip. So after passing it, I am returning it back. Okay, so I'm showing you how to secure the needle, the stitch. So after securing the stitch, I am taking it back to where we started from. Just watch what I am doing. I am taking it back to where we started from. If you notice, I didn't tighten it, I didn't do it the way I did it earlier. I am just passing the needle and thread. I am pulling some, then I am putting my needle and thread, because I want the stitch to be, it is something that I will use. It is an everlasting something, and you wouldn't want, after you've delivered it to your customer and she wears it for 2 or 3 times, then the needle, the thread you use in holding it together as cut. I'm sure you wouldn't want that kind of situation. That is the reason why I am securing it, passing my needle and thread back to make it thick and to make it last. So I am almost done with the securing. So I am done. So the next thing to do is to secure it. So I am securing my stitch because I wouldn't want it to lose or to pull off, to cut, pull off, pull out, or do anything when my customer wears it. So after securing, I will still take the thread. You can see I cut out excess, I opened it into 2, and I am tying again. That is because I want to be on the safer side. I wouldn't want my customer to wear it and everything would just lose it. So I'll cut off the excess thread, and voila, my turban is ready to be worn. So I'll show you how you can rock the turban. This is an ordinary turban base. You can see the sewing and everything is neat. So this is how to rock it normally. You can decide to add your frame to it. It could be a it could be the rose, it could be any design, it could be the ruffles, any design you want to add on it. So you can also wear it like this, but when wearing it like this, just to make sure there's a design to cover it. And so this one, you would be needing a rose or any design. It could be the ruffled design, the ruffled style. So yeah, we are done. So yeah, we are done with the training. Thanks for watching.